Are you listening?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Darc Raven. Good morning, everybody in chat. Yeah, Billy will be here in a minute or so. His computer decided to update last minute right before the show. So right now you get a stick. Well, right now you're stuck looking at this face. What's up, for keeps, zombie? You're in my head. Get out of my head, zombie. Get out of my head. No, I'm kidding. In my head, zombie. All right, DeLawson, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I'm so excited that you're all here chilling. Whoa. You guys are amazing. James Willis, whoa, man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend. James Willis. You know, James Willis been caught on camera once, and his picture was blurry. They posted it up, and they're like, "Hey, look, it's Bigfoot." Not kidding. Hey, Prime 406 Games, what's up? Sorry, work is kicking your butt all around. You guys are awesome. So today we're gonna go over some spoilers, just to finish up yesterday. Conclusively keep going. But words. It's time for some coffee. I hope you have some coffee with you. Some delicious hot coffee. Yum. Chocolate. I love chocolate in my coffee. If I could say anything, I'm a sucker for chocolate in the coffee. 3 hours into my 12-hour shift. Woo. Sorry, Prime. Man, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta be painful. I feel for you, but I thank you for your support. James Wills, I take extreme measures to never be photographed. That's right. So, Darc Raven got a piping hot chocolate. Whoa. Hello. I love hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate with coffee in it. Today is the marvelous adventures of what's going on. Yay. Hold on a second. Oh. So I gotta warn you. I'm about to show you something, but you gotta promise not to freak out, because what you're about to see might scare you. Hey, Billy!
What's up?
Nice. Oh man, you made it.
That dang on blasted computer went into update mode right after I ended my dang on stream.
Right? Of course it would. But you made it. And I was make sure we have saying all the hellos, because we got a handful of people here. We got 7 people watching. We got Darc, you got James, you got Zombie, you got DeLawson. Yes, nice. We got a handful of people, and Prime even stepped by to say hi during his massive work shift. Yeah, I know. We appreciate that a lot, and we hope we can ease your brain a little. De-stress, detoxify. Yeah. So, how are you doing today, Hillbilly?
Doing pretty good. Ran a budget deck today on Arena.
Oh, yeah?
Mono black budget deck with no creatures.
No. Just kill spell after kill spell.
Yep. All kill spells, and the win con is a card called Corrupt. Where you can do damage equal to the amount of lands equal to the amount of swamps you control to any target. Well, of course, naturally, you're going to target your opponent's face with that.
Prime has a secret that he's secretly a robot. Boom. Well, it's not really a secret by now. Everybody knows he's a transformer. Whoop. Yep. Secret. Whoop. All right. You made it on time. Your deck was good. I was listening to most of it while I was doing some editing and stuff because I actually got to talk to Investable Collectibles, and we're still in the works of trying to put together this little commercial bit for the segment that he's sponsoring, and so we're still working that out. Still working pretty good out. Woo! I've been building a PC and buying Exodus near mint singles. Hell yeah, that's a pretty good secret there.
Oh,
Yeah. Die. When today's day and age, that could be a serious question.
Yeah.
Not a serious offense, but a serious question. Hello, what's going on? Sick Prime, sick. I'm glad. Yeah, Prime gets his vacation. I'm pregnant. Oh my lord.
Twiddler's place.
Well, you guys are crazy. All right. James, he's like, I already knew that secret. Oh my lord. No, my lord, everybody. What a day. What an opener. And let's get to the next segment of the day. What's the next segment of the day, Hillbilly?
Would that be the
card of the day?
Woo!
Ooh,
So you might not have seen this card yet. We haven't got to the spoiler part of this, but this is from the new clue set of Murders of Karlov Manor. And man, am I enjoying this card. I want a copy of this card. It is the new Titan, and they kind of got a cycle going on because they made a green-white version, but it's not hybrid mana, the green-white version. This one. But this one, man, tickles my fancies. I want one for the cube. I just want one, really. But one for the cube because I like what it does. Hillbilly, why don't you read this card?
Sludge Titan for 4 generic hybrid blue-green. No, black-green.
Yeah.
Hybrid black-green. Almost said blue there for some reason.
You're good.
So for a total of 6 mana, you get a 6/6 zombie giant with trample. Nice. Whenever Sludge Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, you mill 5 cards. Then you may put a creature card or a land card from among them into your hand. Nice.
Right? It's value.
A hideous living residue of colorless corpses, dissolving anomalously in the scrummy depths.
This card is awesome. It's a Titan, like the original Titan cycles. And whenever he attacks, you mill the top 5 cards. Then you can put a creature and or land card from your hand. So you can potentially get a creature and a land card each time he attacks. That's drawing. That's drawing a Golgori. I like it. And mills works the dredge mechanic. In fact, I was looking through the spoilers of the clue set, and the clue set feels more like Ravnica than the Murders of Karlov set does. Interesting. All right. That's a great. The Twiddler decoration in soon. Whoop whoop. And a father Twiddler. All right. The father's Twiddler. Oh my lord. New job and baby prepping. Woo. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is.
Congratulations on that one, zombie. And hope the best of stuff happens for you. For keeps, thanks. I'll be having a baby girl this summer. Whoop whoop. That's awesome. Awesome. And that fits perfectly well with the picture of the day. Boom. Coffee. A little Tasmanian devil. That's what little babies are. They're little devils. When they start learning to walk, they start spinning around, turning around, destroying things around the house. Yeah. Awesome. No, I'm kidding. I'm playing around, but that's pretty cool. No, the picture of the day, I found this on Facebook, and I'm like, yes, let's go for it. Whoop, whoop. I think it's AI generated because he has like 3 fingers in one hand and 4 fingers on the other. But whatever. It works. It looks cool. You're gonna get this tattooed on my butt cheek. No, I'm kidding.
And he's got 2 tails.
He kind of does. Yep. But I like the picture. It fits it. It's Tasmanian Devil. You know, he's gonna drink that coffee and start going crazy. And
Yep.
if it's AI generated, that means there's no copyright on it.
He's gonna go crazy just like you.
Crazy. Just like me.
I got tea.
He's got Tay. Name he Raven. Yeah, naming he Raven is fuck. Hell yeah. All right. Odin has 2 ravens and 1 eye. All right. Yes, he did. All right. So, going crazy. We're going to go through spoilers again. Then we're going to, and I got us set up to where we're starting from where we left off. Now, I know we're going by date and they spoiled some new cards, but if we got time, we'll get back to the new cards.
Cute.
Share screen. Oh, yeah, I can't just double click that. So we got to Torch the Witness yesterday. So now we're at Alley Assailant. Now I'll get this one. Alley Assailant costs 2 generic and a black. It's a vampire rogue for a 3/3. Alley Assailant enters the battlefield tapped, which is not fun. You can disguise him for 6 mana. When Alley Assailant is turned face up, target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Yeah. It's the 3 mana 3/3 is decent. Excuse me, the on curve thing. Entering the battlefield tapped as a regular creature is meh. He's just a filler card to me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's not a good card.
Right, but you know, he's fluff in the draft if you need a good curve creature.
Yeah. That's the only thing he's good for, because that disguise cost is way too much.
Oh yeah, because you're paying 3 mana to put it down anyways. So it's 3 mana 2/2. That does nothing. And you pay 6 mana to flip it for a 3/3. So you're essentially paying 9 mana to flip this thing around. Yeah.
Well, that is if you're flipping it on the same turn you play it. If you're not flipping
I think I add the mana collectively because 3 mana you get a 2/2 that can be interacted with. Right? Someone can block it, someone can destroy it, even if they pay the ward cost. All right, because people will destroy face down creatures, especially if they know there's bombs in the deck.
Yeah.
So people will do what it is. So 9 mana, you're taking the mana out of your spell slots to flip this around. So total of 9 mana.
True.
So that's why I say it that way. I'm not trying to say 3 mana, it's 9 mana. You're gonna flip it all around in one turn. No, it's 3 mana to flip it. Like it's the converted mana cost is the same amount as its morph cost or its disguise cost. Mm-hmm. So it's 3 mana that way for 2/2, then 6 mana. So total after you flip it has spent 9 mana.
Yeah.
All right. So, but it's still pretty good. The turn faced up, the 3 life gain and loss is pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's definitely limited fluff.
Yep.
All right. Why don't you get this green card?
All right. Flourishing Bloomkin for 1 generic, 1 green. And when Flourishing Bloomkin gets +1/+1 for each forest you control. Not too bad. Mm-hmm. And you can play a disguise cost of 5. When Flourishing Bloomkin is turned face up, search your library for up to 2 forest cards and reveal them. Put one of them into the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. Not too bad.
No, this is a 2 mana 2/2 essentially. Essentially, not exactly. Because you could be running a multicolored deck here. But I think this is one of the better uncommons in the set for limited, because that ability to search for 2 lands on morph is pretty solid.
Yep.
Let's
say you flip this without playing a land.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 2 lands onto the battlefield, 1 tapped, 1 not tapped.
Right, but look at this. When Flourishing Bloomkin is turned face up, search your library for up to 2 forest cards. Not basic, forest. You can fetch up the dual lands.
Correct.
right? Reveal them, put one into the battlefield tapped, and one into your hand, which is playable if you didn't play land, like you were saying. No, this card's good.
Yeah, I think it's a real good card.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I mean, this like the 3-mana 2/2. You know, it's always gonna be meh for the 3-mana 2/2. But the power level of this card grows with the game, so I like that a lot. I got a feeling you'll see this in standard play too.
Most definitely. I know I'm going to play it.
Yeah. All right, going to talk about Offender at Large. 4 generic and red. Creature giant rogue 5/4 has disguise for 5. When Offender at Large enters the battlefield or is turned face up to 1 target creature gets +2/+0 until turn. It's pretty good. It's just a hill giant, basically.
Yeah.
It's a good curve card. That's what it is.
Exactly. It's just a good curve.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we need to worry about that. Why don't you get this black card right here?
Okay. Rot Farm Waterpede. It's an insect for 4. 3 generic, 1 black, 3/4. Whenever one or more creatures cards leave your graveyard, Rot Farm Mortipede gets +1/+0 and gains menace and lifelink until end of turn. That's pretty good. It turns into a 4/4.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, he's good for the collect evidence deck.
Exactly. Because every time you do that collect evidence, this is going to get a +1/+0.
Oh yeah. That's actually pretty solid. I like that. I like that, and it'll also work in delve decks too. So this might be a popper staple.
Mm-hmm.
This next card on the list, the green card here, I'm going to read. This card makes my mouth water because it is awesome. It's a good 1-drop. It's cost Rubber Belt Maverick. Costs 1 green for a 1/1. When Rubber Belt Maverick enters the battlefield, surveil 2. You pay green, exile Rubber Belt Maverick from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Activate on sorcery. That's pretty much a rehash. That second ability is a rehash of can't remember the name of the ability, but from a Ravnica block. But this is a solid card. I love it. Yeah. So like, if I put green back in my standard deck, he's definitely going in the green segment.
Next up, we got Behind the Mask for 1 blue instance.
Mm-hmm.
As additional cost to cast this spell, you may collect evidence 6, which will go good with that Rot Farm Mortipede.
Yeah.
Until the end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/3. Now, if evidence was collected, it has base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn instead. So you cast this on, so you can cast this on your creature without getting the evidence and turn it into a 4/3. Collect evidence, put this on your opponent's creature, and turn it into a 1/1 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Not too. I like it.
So what it is it's pretty much a buff spell for your own creature. Until in turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power or toughness 4/3. So you have a 1/1, you attack with a 1/1, cast this spell, turn it to a 4/3 until turn. But if you have the evidence, you can turn it into a removal spell. If someone's attacking with a 6/6 with trample, you cast this, turn it into a 1/1. You can block that all day. It's versatile.
Yeah, it is versatile. I like it.
It's pretty good. The next card, it's a blue card. Oh, we must be. Yeah, we're getting to the end of the regular cards here. They're monocolors. Conspiracy and Raveler cost 7 mana, 5 generic, 2 blue. Creature thinks detective, 6/6 flying. You may collect evidence 10 rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. Wow, that's a lot of collecting evidence. Yeah. That's a weird ability too. Because I saw his text down here and I realized this flavor text. All it does is let you collect evidence. So this is good for a self-mill deck. Commander players will probably use this in a self-mill deck because that collect evidence 10 is really, really tough. It could be good if you have a lot of 5-color decks. This is definitely shine in the self-mill commander decks.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go.
It might be good with the self-mill standard decks too.
Yeah.
All right. Caught red-handed for 5. 4 generic and 1 red. Instant. This spell can't be countered. Love that part of it. Can control a target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Then suspect it.
It's pretty good. You know what I didn't realize I didn't do? Sorry, everybody. Boop. Make it easier to read for Hillbilly.
Yeah. And
right.
this card, I want to say, it's good, but you want to get, but you're giving your opponents, if you can win on that turn, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
But if you can't win, you're giving your opponent a menace creature.
Right. You're going to want to use this as a finisher for sure. But the fact that it can't be countered, it makes it good against control decks. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, next card. Case of the Forsaken Feast. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. That's a pretty decent ability for 1 mana. To solve, you gain 5 life at least this turn. Solve, sacrifice this case. Creature cards in your graveyard gain. You can cast this card from your graveyard until turn. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's a good reanimator. As long as you gain that 5 life, it's a good reanimator.
Well, check this out. So you solve the case, you sacrifice this, and you cast Sun Titan from your graveyard, and you get this case back. Oh, no.
Nice.
That's pretty solid. I like that. I like it. All right, let me back up. Where did we go? We read those cards. Oh, you went way back up there. No one told you to go back up there. All right. Go back. Go back. All right. I think I lost my spot because
keep going up.
Oh wait, here's what happened. All spoilers. Where is? All right.
Let's go Murders of Karlov. Or maybe. There we go.
All right, then okay. I remember we started off. We started off here. We went down here. We're down here. Here we go.
All right. Curious Inquiry for 1 blue, enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +1/+1. Okay. It has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, investigate. Okay, this is okay. I mean, you're only buffing up creature up 1/1.
Right. They wanted to reprint Curiosity without breaking the card with Niv Mizzet.
Yep. But you get to investigate, so yeah, this is a good card.
It's good. It's good. I mean, the buff is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to round a clue of date spoils. So we got Commodore Mustard or Commander Mustard. 3 generic, red and white. It's 5/5. Vigilance. Other soldiers you control have vigilance, trample, and haste, which is pretty solid. Okay, 2 generic, red and white. Until end of turn, soldiers you control gain whenever this creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to the defending player. Whoop whoop.
Nice.
That's gonna be good. Now this won't be in the main set, so this will be for the Clue Edition. Yay!
You have to buy the Clue game to get this, probably.
Yep, that's where that Titan's from too. All right, you get the green dude.
All right, Emissary green for 4 generic, 1 green. Legendary creature, or human advisor. Whenever Emissary green attacks, starting with you, each player votes for profit or security. You create a number of treasure tokens equal to twice the number of profit votes. Put a number of 1/1 counters on each creature you control equal to the number of security votes. Ooh.
That's crazy.
So you either get treasure or you get +1/+1 counter.
Woo woo, that's pretty insane. Like that.
Nice.
All right. Now we got Headliner Scarlet. 3 generic and red. Haste. When the Headliner Scarlet enters the battlefield, creatures target player controls can't block this turn. Like it. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that card and play that card this turn. All right.
Nice.
It's red. It's red draw. That works.
Yeah. Well, you lose that card if you don't play it.
Right. That's fine. People like it. It's a good card. It's a 3 mana 3/3 with haste, or 4 mana 3/3 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, your opponents can't block. This is a good game ender or a good attack stat waiting to happen.
All right. Next, we got Apothecary White.
Yeah.
3 generic, 1 white. Legendary creature, human cleric with vigilance. Whenever you attack, you create a food token for each player being attacked. So you can get a total of, if this isn't played in Commander, that's a total of 3 foods.
Mm-hmm.
You pay a white, tap it, tap X, untap foods you control, create X/1/1 white human creature tokens. Ooh.
That's all right. It's weird.
It's a board filler.
Yeah.
With 1/1 tokens. Nice.
It's good if you can feed them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is a 3/4/2. Yeah, it ain't too bad, I don't think.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's a good token generator. It incentivizes you to attack for those food tokens, and those food tokens create soldier tokens. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty decent. All right. Scroll down. We've seen rope and wrench before. We've seen the studies. Studies are all right, but not that amazing. All right, here we go. Tribute to Rot. Tribute to Rot costs a generic and 2 hybrid Golgari colors. Whenever Tribute to Rot attacks, mill 2 cards for each creature card milled this way. Create a 1/1 green sapling creature token, 3/3.
Nice.
Yeah. We read Sludge Titan earlier, so there's that one. 6 mana, 6/6. Now let's go get this card, green black card here. Hillbilly.
Amuzu Swarm's Hunger.
Mm-hmm.
3 generic and black green. Insect Shaman with flying and menace. 3/3. Other insects you control have menace. Ooh. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you may create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token. Then put a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the greatest mana value among those cards. Do this only once each turn. Nice.
It's actually pretty decent.
It is.
Yeah.
Be great in a commander deck.
Oh, yeah. Yep. But it would be good. Like this next card. Incriminating Impetus. 2 generic and a hybrid Rakdos. Enchant creature. When Incriminating Impetus enters the battlefield, suspect enchanted creature. The creature has menace and can't block. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and is goaded.
Nice.
Yep.
So
it's good.
I play this on my opponent's weakest creature just to destroy it or get it destroyed.
Right. Pull out their weakest creature, but in Commander, you make him attack your opponents.
Yep.
All right. You get this next Rakdos card.
Okay. 1 and then hybrid black, 2 hybrid blacks, reds. Creature Devil Detective for 3/3, and when it enters the battlefield, discard your hand and investigate 4 times. Nice. And then, as long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, Carnage Interpreter gets +2/+2 and has menace. Cool.
It's pretty decent. Like I wish it'd let you just draw 4 cards instead of give you 4 clue tokens. But at the same time, they're going on theme, and you still get to pay 2 to draw the card. So if you have no cards in hand, you get 4 clue tokens.
Yeah, and this turns into 5/5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, that's Hellbent basically. Hell yeah, that's actually
I
pretty
wouldn't.
good.
I wouldn't want to play this card unless I had no cards in hand.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah, but they'll fit in the Hellbent deck.
Mm.
Next card, Frenzied Gorespawn. 3 generic, a black and a red, 4/4 creature horror. When Frenzied Gorespawn enters the battlefield, for each opponent, go target creature that player controls.
Ooh.
Nice. Whenever one or more creatures attack one or more opponents, those creatures gain menace until in turn. Yay!
Ooh, nice.
So he incentivizes that go ability and makes it harder for your opponents to interact with each other. Nice. That's
Cool.
actually pretty solid. All right,
All right.
here we go.
Next, we got some Mala Rumblers. For 2 hybrid green and whites. Hybrid green and white. Okay. For a total of 4. It's a star 4. Okay. Star 4? It's a worm creature. Sumala Rumblers. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. And it also has Myriad.
Yeah, Myriad.
So this ain't bad. I like it.
Uh-huh. Where do you see Myriad on that? Did he accidentally read Myriad off the Conclave Evangelist?
No, Sumala Rumblers.
Oh, right there. All right. All right. Never mind. For some reason, I thought he was reading the Vernal Sovereign. I'll get to Vernal Sovereign. This is the next Titan on the list. Vernal Sovereign costs 4 generic or green and white. It's 4/4 instead of a 6/6. When a Vernal Sovereign enters the battlefield or attacks, create a green and white elemental creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the amount of creatures you control.
Ooh.
It's pretty solid. I wish it was a 6/6, but I'll take that for a 4/4.
Still ain't bad.
No, it's not bad. No, especially in the Naya deck where you give your creatures haste. All right. Get this next card.
Okay. 3 2 hybrid green and whites. For a total of 5. You get this 4/4 Elephant Cleric. Conclave Evangelist. It has Myriad. And whenever Conclave Evangelist deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of Conclave Evangelist. Ooh. Nice.
That's pretty saucy. Because that Myriad trigger will stack up.
Yeah.
So Myriads, when it attacks, you create a token. When a creature with Myriad attacks a player, it creates a token for each opponent, and those tokens are attacking those players. So you get multiple of these. You're building up your board
Very quickly.
Yeah.
After turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So that's really good in Commander. All right, Furious Spine Splitter is the next card on the list. 2 generic and 2 hybrid Gruul colors. Trample 3/3. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1 counter on Furious Spine Splitter for each opponent that was dealt damage this turn. Well, I like that card.
Cool.
Straight up, just a cool card.
And it has trample, so it's going to get through.
Oh yeah, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid, saucy. That's going to see play. All right.
Next, we got Stampede Sufferer.
Yeah.
3 hybrid Gruul. So for a total of 5, you get this 4/4 with haste. Whatever Stampede Sufferer attacks for each opponent, you create a 2/2 green boar creature token that's tapped and attacking that opponent. Nice.
The flavor text on that card.
A little peeky goes to boar.
That's right. Wee. All right. Next card, Herald of Ilharg. 2 generic, a red and green, 3/3 trample. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put 2 +1 counters on Herald of Ilharg. If that spell has mana value 5 or greater, Herald of Ilharg does damage equal to the number of counters on it to each opponent. Oh, snaps. That's a saucy card. That's a saucy card indeed. I want one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one myself because that's a heck of a ability.
Oh yeah, that's heck. It's James Willis's fault that this card exists.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Oh, all right. Why don't you get the next card?
All right, order run mentor for 2 hybrid red white. So for a total of 3 mana, you get this Minotaur Soldier 3/2 with mentor. Nice. Whenever you attack a player, target creature that's attacking, that player gains first strike until end of turn.
That's all right.
Ooh,
That's all right. That works.
yeah.
All right. Hold on. A little short break time. Looking at all these cards, you're going to play some Magic the Gathering. You're going to want to get some Magic the Gathering swag. So why don't you go check out cardsartopia.com to get the sweet dice bag or Hillbilly's dice bag that he has just sitting right there. He's reaching over for right now. Right there. $45, $5 shipped. Or get one of these lined vinyl dice bags for $60, $15 off the original price till Valentine's Day. Get your Valentine a nice dice bag. And if you want to pick up a couple of pins, collect some pins. Salty pins, dragon pins, range between $5 and $8 a pin. That's a pretty saucy deal. And don't forget, we got this sweet D20 painting that's up for sale, and there's going to be more to come. So check out cardsartopia.com. Cardsartopia.com. Yeah. .com. Yeah. The link is in the description and in chat.
Cool.
All right. Ooh. At the stage. All right. Back to the moment. And over here, got Boros Strike Captain, 1 generic and 2 Boros hybrid. Battalion. Whenever Boros Strike Captain attacks at least 2 or more other creatures, exile top card of your library. During any turn you attack this with 3 or more creatures, you may play that card. That's pretty solid. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to copy this for my cube to help with the Boros there. All right, that's saucy. All right.
Next up, we got us a artifact equipment. Aegis of the Legion for Boros, 1 red and 1 white.
Oh, yeah.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has a mentor. Whenever equipped creature mentors a creature, put a shield counter on that creature. Ooh, nice.
That's pretty solid.
And the equip cost is 3.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah. Shield counters. Yeah, put shield counters on all your creatures.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Next card, we got Memory Vampire. 4 generic, a blue and a black, 4/4 vampire detective comes with flying. Whenever Memory Vampire deals combat damage to a player, any number of target players each mill that many cards. Then you may collect evidence 9. When you do, you may cast target non-land card from defending player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. It's good, but it's weird.
Yeah, I get it, but it is weird, but it sounds like it's real good, though.
Yeah.
Because being able to cast a card from your opponent's graveyard.
You can target yourself to mill cards, so.
Yep.
And this is any number of players, so you can have like each player mill that many cards. That's pretty good.
Yep.
All right. No, it's pretty good. All right, get the next card.
All right, next up, we have the Demir card. Demir Strand Catcher. For 2 in hybrid blue and white. For a total of 4. It's 3/3. Fairy Rogue with flying. When you attack, surveil X, where X is the number of opponents being attacked. Nice.
Yeah.
At the beginning of each end step, if 3 or more cards were put into the graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, this turn, draw a card.
That's pretty
nice.
Solid. I like that. At the beginning of each end step, if 3 or more cards were put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, this turn, draw a card. That's pretty saucy.
Yep. So you have to attack 3 players. 3 players to be able to surveil.
Oh yeah,
3 cards.
We got Scuttling Sentinel, 1 generic, 2 Simic Hybrid mana. 3/2 Flash Vigilance. When Scuttling Sentinel enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature. Creatures you control until in turn that creature becomes a blue crab in addition to its other types and gains hexproof. That's pretty decent. It's a pseudo combat trick and protects your creatures if you need to stop a target.
Yeah. And not only that, this is a 3/2 vigilance with flash.
Oh yeah, pretty solid. All right, boom.
All right, we got Unruly Crisis. 1 green blue. Shark Octopus Lizard 4/4. Nice. Has trample. Nice. Whenever Unruly Crisis attacks, you may have base power and toughness of another target creature you control become XX until end of turn where X is Unruly Crisis power. And then it has 3 for 5, 3 generic green and blue. Adapt 3. This creature has no 1/1 counters on it. Put 3 1/1 counters on it. You can turn this into a 7/7. Nice. I like it.
Pretty decent. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Lonus, Genetics Expert. 1 generic, a green and a blue, and a green and a blue. Evolve. 1/2. I like the fact that he evolves back. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on Lonus, investigate that many times, so you get clue tokens. All right.
Cool.
Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1 counter on another target creature you control. That's pretty solid, especially in the Traxa deck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a static Electromancer for 1. Hybrid blue-red for a total of 3. 2/3 with Prowess. Nice. Whenever a static Electromancer enters a battlefield or attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Nice.
That's pretty good. I wonder if that's part of the Titan cycle.
Pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah. No, that's really solid. Good uncommon. All right. Resonance Technician. Costs 3 generic and 2 hybrid. Is it 4/4 flying? When Resonant Technician enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, investigate twice. You tap X untapped artifacts you control, copy target instant and sorcery spell you control with mana value X. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's not bad.
I think it's pretty good, and it's a 4/4 too. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Next, we got Corporal Projection. Is it?
I like this card.
1 blue and 1 red. Sorcery. Target creature you control gains a myriad until end of turn. Nice. And this also has an overload price for 3, 4, 5, 6, for 7. Not too bad.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, it is.
Portal Manipulator is the next card on the list. Costs 2 generic and 2 hybrid Azorius. 3/2 creature, human wizard. Flash, when Portal Manipulator enters the battlefield during the declare attacker steps, chooses target player and any number of target attacking creatures their opponents control. Those creatures are now attacking that player.
Nice.
That's pretty solid. I like it. All right, next card.
All right, next card, we got Suppressor Skygar for 2 white and a blue, 2/4. Human Knight with flying. Whenever a player attacks you, if that player has another opponent who isn't being attacked, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to you this combat. Nice. That's pretty messed up.
That's really strict. So if the creatures are only attacking you, it prevents combat damage. But if they're attacking you and an opponent, it doesn't.
Right. So it makes the battlefield, kind of equal.
No. Next card we got was Afterlife Insurance. Costs generic and a hybrid Orzhov color. Instant. Creatures you control gain Afterlife 1 until in a turn. Draw a card. Oh, that's not bad.
Cool.
Combat insurance.
So it turns a creature into a 1/1 token when it dies.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad. All right, next we got Syndicate Heavy. Two Orzhovs. So for a total of 4, you get this 4/4 giant rogue escort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay white or black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. Nice. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 or more life this turn, investigate.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bad.
Next card we got is Covetous Elegy. 4 generic and a black and white. Each player chooses up to 2 target creatures they control and then sacrifices the rest. Then you create a tap treasure token for each creature your opponent controls. Nice.
Nice. All right, next up we got some land. You got the Temple Garden. You may pay 2 life if you don't enter the battlefield tapped. But there's a way in standard right now that you don't have to pay that 2 life to have this come in untapped. With a card called Spelunking.
There's all the shock lands. Boop boop.
Yep.
All right.
Now go.
Hold on. Yeah, we've covered all these before.
Yep.
We've covered all those before. All right, hold on. Holy cow. All right. Woo. It's gonna be the spoilers for today, and we'll get to a few more spoilers tomorrow because there will be some released. But I want to try to fill in the regular stuff, and we're still working on the sponsorship part. The sponsorship's going through. It's just working on the video.
Cool.
So we got the next. Hold on. The next segment of the video, which we're going over through. You know what segment that is? Deck of the day. Deck of the day. The deck of the day is Commodore Guff. It costs a generic blue, red, and white legendary creature or legendary planeswalker Guff. He can be your commander. At the beginning of your end step, put a loyalty counter on another target planeswalker you control. You +1 him. You create a 1/1 red wizard creature token with tap out of red. Spend this mana only to cast planeswalker spells. And his -3 is you draw X cards and Commodore Guff deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of planeswalkers you control. All right. Pretty saucy. Solid. There's more burn in here. There's just says this is burn, but there's more burn in here. But yeah, Chandra Awakened Inferno. You got copies. You got Repeated Reverberation, Spark Double. You got Gatewatch's Artifact, but it's mana ramp. Also, Teferi for Blink card. Ajani Steadfast is a really good planeswalker in the deck. Creatures, you got Jai's Phoenix, Noki Oath Keeper, and Spark Shaper Visionary, which is decent. Then there's more creatures in the deck, but they go into draw realm. You got Alicia the Infinite, or Alsha the Infinite. That's pretty solid. You got Jace Bellerin. Jace Bellerin right there. Jace Architect Thought. Jace Mirror Mage. Jace the Mind Sculptor. You got Magarda the Diplomat. You got Narset and Light Master. Narset, Parter of Vels, and Oath of Jace. And you got some protection spells. You got Norns and Annex. You got Sarkhan the Masterless and Semester's End. You got some removal here. You got Johnny's Vengeance, which I added to the deck, and he can destroy all lands. Boop, boop. Excuse me. Blasphemous Act. Gideon Jura. Now here the Nevermill's Discs. Path to Exile. Promise of Loyalty. Swords of Plowshare. The Wanderer. And Urza's Ruinous Blast. All right. Then for ramp, there's a pretty good ramp here. You got Arcane Signet, Azorius Signet, Boros Signet. You got Chandra Legacy of Fire for a +1 to add 1 mana for each red mana for each planeswalker control. Chandra's Torch from Defiance adds 2 red mana, and there's other abilities like Burn on there. Felrow Stone, Horned Sheku shall Unworn Shaku, which card is nuts in this deck. Is it Signet? Karn Living Legacy, Narset of the Ancient Ways, Soul Ring, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Progress, and Wayfarer's Bauble. You got 2 generic planeswalkers. They're saying they're generic, but you got Teo, Geometric Tactician, which really won me a game one day. And you got Vronos, Masked Inquisitor, pretty good. Then for token generators, you got Elspeth Sun's Champion. You got Oath of Gideon. You got Sahili, the Sublime Artificer, and the Locust God. And for some tutors, you got to play the Gatewatch, Ignite the Beacon, and Search for Glory. And that, my friends, has been the deck of the day.
Cool.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, why don't you say something friendly for a second?
Yeah, these cards that we're getting, some of them are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Them are pretty good. We've seen a lot of good cards so far.
I'm impressed with this set that we're getting.
Set's doing pretty good.
I didn't think I'd be impressed with it because it's Clue, but I like the cards. Some of the cards are good. Yeah.
To be honest, I've been having more fun looking at the Clue cards more than I have the regular set cards.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some sauce in both of them.
Oh yeah, that it is.
Oh yeah. Then now, what deck are you gonna build, Hillbilly?
I'm thinking about building a bull roast deck.
Mm-hmm.
When the new cards come out.
Pretty good.
Boros is going to be. I think Boros is going to be good. I've seen a lot of good cards come out in Boros.
That's pretty good. The Clue set looks fun, like the Gurul deck, and that Golgari Titan. Ooh, saucy.
Oh yeah,
saucy. But right now they haven't come out in play, so there's no price. No, it was a dryer. There's no prices on these cards, but you can see the prices eventually when we get to the next segment of the video.
Well, that next segment. Oh, that's right.
What?
We're on the top movers and shakers and top 5 movers and shakers going up today. We got Mondrak Glory Dominance up 2%, 41.79, just chilling like a villain, being awesome. Then we got plus 2%, 42.60. Boseju, who endures. It was going down for a bit, but it's catching back up. It's pretty much just settled. 13% going up at 692. Venerated Rot Priest seeing resurgence in play. Look at that, Hillbilly.
I hate that card.
So good card. Plus 19%. Big mover. We got 440. Path of Peril. A board wipe. Board wipes are always good, and it's going up in value. That means people are playing the black-white control deck.
Mm-hmm.
And plus 11%, you got Vran Executioner Thrain at $2.50. This card might be seeing a resurgence, something good happening, or it's seeing a little light in the day at the moment. Now, top 5 cards going down. We got Virtual Loyalty down 3%, 1901, just kind of sitting there, really. Virtual Loyalty just chilling there. Down 3%, 1450, not seeing a lot of movements. Urbrask is chilling, being good. Yeah, Odger Attack Deepest Foundation at $20, down 2%. This card's not going to move any further. In about a couple months, this will see climb in the price because tripling your tokens is pretty solid.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, Gissa Sunslayer down 7%, it's $4.75. But it looks like the biggest drop we had is on 12%, $1.84. Is Stalactite Stalker. Now, top 5 cards going up in Modern. Plus 20% and $30. Got Magus of the Moon climbing up there. That's pretty good. Plus 8% and $47.53. You got Blightsteel Colossus just climbing up there. This card's been climbing up for a bit. Oh, my version's gone up. Plus 10%. You have Warren Collects Voice of Hunger at 950. You're gonna want to pick this card up before it goes too much higher. If you want this card. Plus 11%. 807 Underground River. Just climb up there. And then top 5 cards going down. Capsules down 4%, 45.99. This is chilling. This is not going to see a lot of movement. It's going to settle and start climbing up again. Greater Oromancy down less than $20 now, down 8%. Ouroboros Palace of the Clouds gone down 4% at 33.37. Down 7% to 2052. Cloudstone Carrio. Limvala Keeper of Silence gone down to 16.19, down 4%.
Nice.
Orcish Bowmasters. I'm only highlighting this because people are excited about this card. It's gone down 2%. There's not a lot of movement. This is just settled, really. But Amulet of Vigor down 4%, 22.94. That's insane. And that, my friends, has been the Movers and Shakers. Boom. Look at that. Faces.
Cool.
Sorry, I was trying to cover all the stuff we normally do.
Yep.
In the time frame we have it. But look at you. It's time for the shill section of the day. Shill section. Yeah. Boom. Blow you up.
Okay. I have 350 subs. 50 more subs will trigger a giveaway on my channel. That's the first thing I want to shill about. Second thing I want to shill about is Commander games every day at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time on Spell Table. And if y'all want to join it, just let me know and I'll send you a link to join the Commander game. And really, that's all I had to shield for today.
2 o'clock Commander game. Woo woo. Get him up to 500 subs.
400.
Well, I want to see you at 500.
I want to get there too. One step at a time. Though.
All right, so I'm going to do a different live today at 4:30 because Prime, thanks to his work, cannot do the live today. So we're going to do something a little fun at 4:30. Something different. James Willis knows a bit about it, what we're doing today. We're gonna have a fun time. Plus, hope to see you on Billy's channel later on when he does his game. I'm gonna try jumping on his Commander game today. Let's have fun there. And plus, at 8 o'clock tonight is gonna be Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime. What's up? It's Metroid Prime. Hell yeah. But that has been our show today. I want to thank you guys for stopping and watching, being awesome, being amazing, being cool. Thank you for interacting with chat. Glad this live was more interactive. Tomorrow we'll go over the last few spoilers, which won't take long. Then we'll have a regular show back on track. I want to thank you guys for being amazing. Thank you, Hillbilly, for being here.
Anytime. Sorry, I was a couple minutes late.
Yeah, you should be spanked for that.
Well, I get enough of that from Mrs.
Hill. All right, everybody. I want to wish you a happy Wednesday. And don't forget to...
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron. Cybertron